Hi everybody, my name is Leticia. Welcome to the show. You know, every recipe has a story. And the story of this recipe is that I wanted to develop a recipe that would satisfy my cravings for chocolate. Are you addicted to chocolate? Are you a woman? I don't know any woman who's not addicted to chocolate. If you're one of them, I want to meet you. Because every time that I eat even a small piece of chocolate, it comes with a little bit of guilt. Isn't that right? So I developed this recipe. It's called cashew truffle brownie. I love brownies, but again, the guilt. So this recipe has no flour, cashew flour, and coconut sugar instead of regular sugar, which is a lot healthier for you. So let me show you how to do it. Come with me, we're gonna start at the stovetop. Okay, so we're gonna melt some butter. Okay, so now that our butter is almost melted, I'm gonna add the coconut sugar. So the coconut sugar, it has a very different taste and grain to it. It's a lot thicker than the regular sugar, so it's gonna take a little bit longer to dissolve. So you should know that. It's okay. All right. So we just mix this. Now I'm using low heat, and I wanna make sure that we keep mixing all together. So don't be scared if at this point the recipe looks completely separated. That's okay. Chocolate is gonna bring it back together. So now I'm gonna add the chocolate. Now that everything has combined, we're gonna pour into a bowl. Okay, so now we're going to break 3 eggs and mix with vanilla. Then we're going to gather the melted chocolate, butter, and coconut sugar with the eggs. Then we're gonna mix cashew flour and cornstarch. And we fold that into the batter. And now we're gonna pour this batter into the prepared pan that I have greased, and then I cut the parchment paper to fit perfectly into the pan. And then we just pour. All right, so now we're gonna bake this in the oven for about 16 minutes. You know, it's very important to know your oven. I've been using this oven here for quite some time, so I know that this recipe takes that much to be nice and moisture in the center. And I don't rely on my brain anymore for minutes. So let's put the timer here. Because what you have to understand is that each oven is different. Sometimes when I use the big oven, it might take a little bit more, but because this recipe is so small, I'm okay with my toaster oven. I have to be honest, one of the best tools that you might want to get is an oven thermometer. This little guy here, this is what it tells you the real temperature of the oven, because each one has, hot spots, and some ovens have convection modes, others don't. So it's very important to know your oven so that you don't overbake the brownie. So it's very important to let the brownie cool down, preferably overnight. So this is what I have here, and we're gonna dust with cocoa powder, just like that. And then we're going to make some cuts. Now, it's very important to clean the knife between each cut. And just like that, we put them on a platter or a cake stand. And I can satisfy my cravings, and I hope you get to satisfy your cravings too. Now look how nice and moist this brownie is. Oh my God, it is so good. Zero guilt, and I'm sure you're gonna feel the same. Zero guilt. Are you with me? So bake this recipe. Take some photos, send it to me. Leave your questions, comments, suggestions. Don't forget to follow me on social media. I am Leticia. Thank you so much for watching me. You can download the recipe on the website, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.